Radio, Hollywood, California, where all of your dreams can come true. Dig that. And they will come true if you allow them to. This is what it's all about, man. And we have so much fun here on the Jeffrey Henderson Show, man. This show today is going to be fantastic. It's going to be extraordinary in one word. And I believe you guys are going to be very entertained on today. I'm here with my co-host, Polly. What's going on, Polly?
Not much, Jeffrey. I'm really excited about this show as usual. You know, I just wanted to say hi to all my fans. I'm sorry I missed you guys last week. You know, I was on the assignment. And the assignment was the Oscar nominations are out.
Yes.
So, really excited about those. The show, really excited about the show too. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? It's all about the people's perception on looking at somebody and the thinking about how and who they are. So I think this show is going to be an eye-opener.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're talking about the Oscars. We're going to be going to the Oscars too as well. This will be the 11th year in a row that we get a chance to attend the Oscars. We excited about that. I was getting a chance to watch the Oscar nominations too early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And it was just totally incredible. But we're not going to try to recite all the people for Best Picture, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, and all that. But you guys will see momentarily. Oscars, February 24th, 2013. ABC. Check it out. They're going to be doing it, man. And we will be there, as always. So anyway, what else was going on, you know, with you, Polly?
Not much. As I said, I'm so excited about this show. You know what I mean? And everybody's buzzing about it. All my friends are talking about it, especially my kids. They are excited.
Yeah, we have
you know who's in the house here.
We have two heavyweights in the house.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's good,
yeah,
because we do this over and over and over again.
Yes.
We have around about 12,000 celebrities
yes,
underneath our belts now, doing this for 11 years, all the way from the A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list, and on. This is what we do. We make sure we get a chance to go to the press junkets. We do the Oscars, the Emmys, the Grammys, the Magic Johnson 3 days weekends. We just do everything that we possibly can do in the way of an interview. And more to come, too, on our television show. So you guys watch out for that. That'll be coming soon.
Yes.
Okay? So with that, anything else you want to say before we go to our first guest?
I just wanted to say thanks to Mr. Sealand. And
yes,
anybody else you wanted to thank before, because I know once the show goes,
yeah, it just goes so fast. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we want to thank Ceylon so much for setting this up for us, and Melissa for setting it up, and everybody else that name I can't call. We want to thank you publicly and openly and saying thanks so much for putting this together, because a lot of people don't see what goes on in the back scenes. They just see the talent, but without folks behind us would be no talent, would be no Jeffrey Henderson Show. So we certainly appreciate that. Everybody that's behind the scenes as well as on the scene. You know, I always tell people, I'm not in front of the camera, I'm on the camera. This is where I belong, and this is what I do best. And it's fun to me. It's very gratifying for me to get an opportunity to do this, and I thank the good Lord for giving me the opportunity, waking me up this morning, start me on my way. And I just want to give thanks to Him before we get started. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, so anyway, our very first guest is coming up, and he's going to take the headphones, the headsets, the cans, they call them, the proper terminology of words, and we're going to get on with this interview. So, without any further ado, we're going to bring to you Matthew Smith in the house on the Jeffrey Henderson Show.
That's right.
You might have seen him on Nickelodeon, you might have seen him on the Disney Channel, you might have seen him on ABC, CBS, NBC. You see him somewhere.
Yes.
Over 1 billion folks done watch this gentleman, and they already lighting up the phones already before we even get him in his seat. But this is what it's all about. I told him I will be excited for him, and also Solly too as well. I'm excited for him being on the Jeffrey Henderson Show, as well as his mom, Neva Smith. We certainly appreciate all you guys that came out on today to be a part of our show, and we just want to say thank you. We got to get our thank yous out first before we can do anything else. So, man, what's going on, Matthew?
Not too much. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm so excited that you're here on today.
I'm excited to be here. I love your suit.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm jealous. I want one.
Oh, man, it's just really exciting when a person of your caliber get a chance to come down to the Jeffrey Henderson Show, because a lot of folks, you know, when they up there in statue, I mean, this is a way of giving back, but a lot of folks, when they get there, they forget about how they got there, and they forget about the people that got them there sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. and they go like, oh, well, I don't want to go to this station. They pick and choose, but I thank God for you that you didn't pick and choose. You know, there was a call that went out, and you just said yes.
Absolutely, and I'm really grateful to be here. I'm so excited to be on this show, and I love your show. I listen to it actually, so I'm really honored to be here.
Oh, I so thank you so much for that too as well. So there's so much that we can talk about. I always try to just talk in generality a little bit, just to try to get you comfortable before we start really getting into the interview, because this is an hour show, but it seems like sometimes it goes fast and sometimes it goes slow. It just depends on how you're looking at it.
I'm enjoying myself already. I love it.
And I do talk fast. I'm a radio guy. I do talk fast because I try to get it all in.
Well, I'm from the East Coast, so I talk really fast as well, so I think the two of us will have a good banter.
This is just going to be like a match made in heaven. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited already.
Me too. Me too.
This is what life is all about. So, you know, we're going to start at the beginning a little bit.
All right.
And then we're going to kind of like bring it up to what you're doing, the current speed on what you're doing now. But for all the fans out there, hold on. I'm going to see if I can get this phone call real quick. I'm sorry, caller. Give us a call back. I was in the middle of my transition. So give us a call back at 323-962-1938.
Yeah, I want people calling in. I want to talk to people.
And Matthew will talk to you.
I will.
I'll just get ready to say that. He will talk to you. So.
My mom's here, so I have to be a little bit on the good side. But
Oh, yeah. That is right, huh? We have Mom here, huh?
We do. I brought her along today because she's in the movie that we're promoting, and I thought it'd be fun to have her here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Moms are always great.
Yes, I love my mom. My mom's amazing.
It wouldn't be none of us if we didn't have the mom, right? That's what it all starts, right?
Yeah.
And we can go on and on about Mom.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what it's all about. So, anyway, again, if you guys want to call in, you can call in at 323-962-1938. Thank you, music, for stopping when I said that. So anyway, okay, now let's just get to it.
Let's do it.
We have Mr. Matthew Smith in the house, and I'm going to go way back to the first time you actually got the acting bug at the beautiful age of 9 years old. Let's recant some of those experiences and how Mom was there for you and how everything worked out.
Well,
if you can remember, if you can just go back in time and you can remember how that first audition was, or that first agent that signed you, if you could say who that agent was, would be really good, because a lot of folks out there listening to this show, and we have a lot of listeners in the millions, they're listening to this show, and everybody wants to know, well, how did you do it?
How did I do it? You know, I'm really lucky to have a mom and a dad that were supportive. They tell me this story that when I was 2 years old, I would go into their bedroom and cry and say I wanted an agent, and my mom thought I meant a real estate agent. She didn't even know anything about the business at the time. And her thing, you know, for the first couple of years was, you know, be a kid. You have to be a kid, and it's not time yet. So around 9 years old, she enrolled me in an improv class, an improv acting class in New Jersey, where I am from originally. And I think the first week, this is so embarrassing to talk about.
Sorry, go ahead.
The first week I was in that class, the teacher called my mom and said he has to be in New York, he has to be auditioning, and my mom dropped the phone because she was terrified. But I begged and begged and begged, and I went on my first audition for a show in New York. And it was called Big. The musical was based on the Tom Hanks movie. And I booked it. I got it. I got the first thing I ever auditioned for. So my mom knew that was pretty much it. And we were all in trouble. Right after that, I signed with an agency, not in New York, but in New Jersey, and they were called Sam's Kids. And it's funny because I haven't thought about them in such a long time until you just mentioned it right now. And from there, it was like wildfire. I did 34 professional shows, either on Broadway or in the local area or on national tour over the course of 4 years. It was absolutely insane. So once I hit about 14, I had been working professionally for 4 years, and I was a little tired, if you can believe that. I talked to my mom and I said, you know, I want to try regular high school. I want to be a kid. I want to go to prom. You know, I want to do a school play. I want to do something normal. So I knew I loved acting, but I knew my passion was always in film, and I have been doing so much theater. I felt like this would give me a kind of a good way to transition and just be a kid and figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life. So I ended up going to Cherokee High School in Marlton, New Jersey, and I did a 2.5-year program there. and it was great. It was very different from being tutored, and having stage coaches and everything, like I had doing theater and tours.
Nice, nice.
So after that, when I was 16, I had an opportunity to come out here to Los Angeles, where, like you said, dreams come true.